So how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today's a little bit different because I'm not doing anything mask related. I'm actually doing something completely different from that. I mean, it's still gonna be Bionicle related, but it's gonna be for a different reason. So as you guys know, there is a flaw with some of my molds where I have to actually put a peg in them for the mask to be able to like fit onto a head. And I have made pegs and everything like that. Like here's just a small bag of pegs that I made, and I do use these occasionally and everything. The only thing is I have these two really small molds that I use for these. I have this one where it was cut up axle pieces. They're not necessarily axle. They're like the axle to the oh, I forget what it is, but it's the part that has a circle piece at the end. It was cut up pieces of these for this one, and then this one is actual like axle. So like if I put an axle, I took one of these axles, I could put it down in here and everything. But no, as you see, the molds are very, very small, and I kind of want to upgrade these and make a bigger one. So what I've done is I've gotten my, my mold ready and everything, but I've gotten this piece of cardboard. I drawn out a pattern, and where these bigger ones are is where these are actually going to be glued into place on this piece of cardboard. And then, I'll set this on top and everything and all that. So that's my plan. I'm not sure if this will work and anything, but the real big reason why I'm doing this is just so I can mass produce a bunch of pegs just for like my own use and everything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get that all around. I'm going to show you guys this all glued together and everything, and then, me gluing all this and everything like that. It'll probably, that'll all probably be commentary. I'll probably commentate all that and everything. But no, just to give you guys an idea of what exactly we're going to do, making ourselves a big peg mold or axle mold, whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, let's get to that. So, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back. I know it was a little bit odd for me to say that right in the middle of the video, or I guess maybe like 2 to 3 minutes in, but no, it's been a while since I've recorded anything. This video has been in the makings for, I want to say, like 2 months. I just haven't had a lot of motivation to really get it done, which I apologize about. I haven't really had a lot, so yeah, not the funnest thing, but I do have a couple things I do want to talk about. One, I rearranged my desk so there won't be a lot of clutter, and you guys should have some better visibility in the videos to see what I'm doing exactly. Like if I'm molding mass, or if I'm doing what I'm doing now where I'm hot gluing down the mold, and soon I'll be showing you guys me mixing silicone stuff. It should be better, which I personally like. I ended up moving my toolbox over, so it should be fine now, but I'm not entirely sure. But no, I do have a couple other projects I've been working on. I've been experimenting with Blender, which is a 3D modeling software. I've actually been screwing around with Blender for a couple of years now, trying to get myself, situated with it, I guess is the best way to say it. I've been trying to learn how to 3D model forever, I guess is the best way to say it. And one thing I do want to do is I do want to make a set of D&D dice molds and everything, and that was something I wanted to, talk and put out there that eventually I will do that. But right now I'm working on my D6s and everything because I'm a very big fan of the card game Yu-Gi-Oh! And in that you can get dice from certain box sets and everything, and I want to make my own dice and sell them. So I thought that would be cool. So the first thing I started doing was making my own dice, and I have I can't show you guys it right now. But I will show it to you in the video. I do have like some of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dice, and I have like I want to say the dice that I have is like almost like the correct size for or the one I made, excuse me, almost the correct size to the actual like Yu-Gi-Oh dice that they use. The only reason why I'm like making my own and then making them mold it and everything is so like companies like ChessX and whoever the heck is the other big top dog for dice making and everything don't come to my house and break my kneecaps. So yeah, that's a very, very, very nice thing. So that's why I'm experimenting with it right now. And the dice that I made work and everything, it's just that 3D printing them at the moment, I'm having an issue with that. So yeah, I will talk about that and show you guys like my prototypes and all that good old jazz level stuff, but no, that's basically it. I would put some music over this for your guys' enjoyment, but I don't feel like going out and finding some royalty free music, which I know there is a bunch of stuff like that on like YouTube and everything. at the moment I'd like to get this out here, and I would like to work on like my next mask project. Originally I was going to do another Metro mask, but I ended up having to sell a lot of like the ones that I had made so I could help buy more materials and everything like that. So sadly I had to get rid of them, but that's just how it is. But other than that, I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of the video, and then there will be a small part of me at the end talking about the mold and showing it and everything. So with that said, I bid you guys a farewell. So welcome back, everybody. This is the mold after it's all been made and molded and everything like that. And I did put some resin in here and everything so you guys can see what these look like. I'm going to pull one of these out right now. I do find it somewhat difficult to pull these out sometimes, but no, here we go. I believe I don't think this was like a transparent resin that I used or anything like that. But no, that's what it looked like, and that was basically what I was going for, was just one that I can just mass produce a bunch of pegs with and everything. And I used I want to say this is like a deep blue is what it said on the thing. This is like a rose gold kind of. This one is. I'll pull this one out so you guys can see this. What's funny is when this was still a liquid, it was way brighter, but it dries like really dark and everything. But no, that's basically it for this mold and everything. Hopefully I can get this edited and up soon. I've already procrastinated with this video enough. So yeah, these are super hard. They've been in this mold forever. So yeah, that was basically what I wanted and everything like that. The only thing that I don't like about it is I used a lot of silicone for this, but as they say, less is more, or more is less. I believe that's actually what it is. It's more is less. My apology on that. But no, other than that, no, this turned out exactly how I wanted it to. I will definitely be using this to make pegs in the future and everything. Hopefully the resin I use won't bubble up and kind of, look bad like this. Like this one, and this one up here, that one, those ones look good. It's just going to be a little bit harder to pull these out. They'll probably be a little shorter. But no, other than that, that is exactly what I wanted. Oh, stay tuned for more mask making videos, everything like that, But other than that, you guys all have a good day, right?